What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. I hope you're in for a good laugh, and I hope you're in for confirmation that literally Star Wars and whoever is in charge of it, and of course by Star Wars, I mean Disney Star Wars, they have no idea what they are doing or talking about, because Rey Palpatine, if you were to ask me what is the most valuable cinematic asset of Star Wars, I would probably say the expanded universe that they got rid of, that is essentially just scripts sitting there that all you need to do is cast and adapt and make. That would be their most valuable asset, is all the lore that they have. But no, according to them, Rey is the most valuable cinematic asset for Star Wars. Rey Palpatine. That's right. That's who they think is the most important. I'm just going to keep saying it over and over again until it makes sense, but it's not going to make sense. So here we go. A new report, of course, claiming that not only is it the most important, but it's the one they're going to focus on in multiple ways. So this all comes from The Hollywood Reporter. The most coveted weapon in the Star Wars movie arsenal is the character of Rey Skywalker. Furthermore, an anonymous insider also informed him that she is the most valuable cinematic asset. In some ways, maybe the only one for Star Wars right now. So, as noted above, this comes in the report. Yeah, so this all comes from Deadline and The Hollywood Reporter, both saying that we're getting episodes 10 through 12. One of them saying that it is, in fact, the Skywalker Saga 10 through 12, and this is apparently what Stephen Knight and Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy's movie was going to, in addition to making men uncomfortable, they were going to do the new Jedi Order storyline, and it was essentially going to be the sequels of the movies. But she's too busy making men uncomfortable, and I guess it was too complicated because Stephen Knight fucked off to Peaky Blinders, and so now, so now we've got Simon Kinberg come in, and I do think that will end up being the Rey movie, building the new Jedi Order and going forward. And then if they do anything else, that's what we hear, that she'll play an Obi-Wan type role. Or unless rather that's her building the Jedi Order as an Obi-Wan Luke type mentor. Because look, they can't even reference Luke. They have to mention his Obi-Wan. And then there'll be new Jedi initiates or whatever that are the actual stars. But no way. You see, detailed insiders disputed my intel that Kinberg will continue that storyline, saying that instead it will be a new saga. That was The Hollywood Reporter, saying that it was going to be completely separate, even though people may come along into it, alongside percolating Star Wars project with James Mangold, which is the Dawn of the Jedi, which will probably happen. Of course, my girl Shameen won't happen, I don't think. Taika, fuck you, and Donald, no one cares about pansexual Lando. Sorry. So right after that, Kit shared his own on the EW story is not meant to be a continuation of the Skywalker Saga. The name of the overall arc of the popular and we know, through 1 through 6, not 1 through 9, 1 through 6. Sequel trilogy is the sequel trilogy. That's the Rey Palpatine trilogy. The intent here is to have brand new characters and new story and not have it be a continuation, although that does not mean some characters not show up, right? And then Jeff Snyder got in there because he's been oh so right lately. He's been really wrong. Hearing Daisy Ridley will come back for these new Star Wars movies, and her Rey will be positioned as the Obi-Wan of the new trilogy. Claiming that Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy's film is supposed to see Daisy Ridley reprise her role as Rey, Jesus Christ, and create a new Jedi Order that we know is going to piss everyone off, and we know Stephen Knight couldn't do it, and they noted him to death, and so he ended up leaving. I'm just not understanding how this could be. Here's Kid says it. There are numerous Star Wars movies being developed that overlap characters or timelines, because that's a good idea. They are not related, but whatsoever. But one were to come out first could, in a domino effect, impact the others. Sources informing him it's a different way of development. There's so much parallel work going on. It's a horrible way to do this. So at the same time, we've got a Simon Kinberg writing 3 movies, writing 3 at the same time, so they all make sense. You've got all these other ones going out, and whoever gets out first is going to be the one influencing the other. This is just a recipe for disaster. And so is the delusion of thinking that Rey Palpatine is your #1 valuable asset. And look, even Fandom Pulse here goes on to note that there are plenty of universe. You stay away from Darth Revan. There are plenty of expanded universe in Legends, which is the actual Star Wars history. Disney Star Wars is the fake history. So if you ever want to go to Wikipedia, just click the Legends button. Those are all what used to be. And they're all about 7 times larger and longer, giggity, and girthier, too, of lore than anything in this bare bones Disney basic bitch shit. Huh. What are you going to do? What are you going to do besides piss and
yes! And a more offensive spectacle I cannot recall.
So which one do you think is going to make it out first? Because apparently that's going to influence all of them. And what do you feel about them saying that Rey Palpatine is the most important, valuable asset? Because there's a couple of things I want to say. First,
I almost used the F word.
Second,
yeah, weird.
And I guess when it comes down to it,
I don't care.
God bless them. God bless them. We're busy with actual Star Wars, which is everything before Disney purchased it. So let me know what you think of all this. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.